So you have to present an exposition of verification theory of meaning given by logical positivist, okay, and you have to differentiate between what is a strong verifiability criteria or what is a weak verifiability criteria. Now, logical positivists, they were the empiricists, or they based their theory on empirical evidences, one which can be experienced through sense observations, right? They had rejected, or they wanted, the elimination of metaphysics because they considered metaphysics is something which cannot be verified in any sense, they believed, right? So it is cognitively not possible. So they said that it is meaningless, it is nonsensical, right? So two of the methods by which they are explaining their theory, the first method over here is a proposition. It can be accepted as true and false only if it is analytic. If I say 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, yes, right? It is a tautology. If I say that all the unmarried men are bachelors, right? The subject is contained in the predicate. And they also believed that the proposition is true or false based on the synthetic proposition of it when the subject is not contained in the predicate, which means roses are red, or 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, or the water boils at 100 degree. You see all these things via observation. Is it clear? A proposition can only be true if it is true or meaningful only if it is an analytic proposition or if it is a synthetic proposition. Now, what about the conception of God? Can it be proved analytically, synthetically? No. That is why logical positivists like Schlick, Karl, Ayer, they believed in this conception of rejection or elimination of the metaphysics, where you see the sentences like God exists. What can you prove about it? Okay. The absolute is lazy. Again, what can you prove about it? It is not possible. So what are these sentences? These sentences are totally meaningless, cognitively meaningless. This you have to mention in your answer. Now, coming to strong verification and weak verification. Strong verification are those propositions which can be verified based on the experiences, evidences, or direct observation. Okay, there is a book on the table, or this is the pen I'm holding in the hand. It is evidence based. It can be strongly verified. There is complete verification. It is possible. Yes, I'm holding the pen currently. Second thing, direct observation. I'm directly observing this thing. And there is certainty. Right? So this is about the strong verification theory. Now, what about those terms which are universal? They say all the metals, they expand on heating. So are you always present to see all the times that the metal is expanding or all the metals are expanding? This is not possible. Scientific laws are not verifiable or not possibly they are not able to be verified via strong method. Okay. Yeah, second thing, everyone loves someone. Can you verify that? It is subjective. Again, there is no direct observation of this. It can be, it cannot be, right? All the humans are mortal. How can you verify this? Has somebody attained the immortality to see that till the last end that it is mortal? So again, these sentences are meaningless over here and they are nonsensical. What about I'm talking about the universal propositions. I'm talking about the laws of science. Now, these laws of science, they come in weak verifiability criteria over here. So it was basically Ayer who had accepted initially that a proposition can be weakly verified. जैसे अगर मैं बोलूं dinosaur once existed, it's a probable thing. You have to use this word, probable, probably true, probably false. Julius Caesar was assassinated, probably true, probably false. I'm not present there, but weakly we have some text and all. So weakly we know, yeah, it can be verified in that sense. Okay. Complete certainty is not attained in a weak verifiable sentence. Okay. It is again probable. You have to mention this word. Another thing, it is very suitable for scientific hypothesis and law. What I'm talking about, all the metals expand on heating. Both of the portions are clear. Now, Ayer, when he writes down his second book, at that point of time, okay, when he writes down the second book, that point of time, he accepts even the strong verifiability criteria, and he says that there is a pain in my teeth now at this time. I can verify that. Okay. In this answer, you have to specifically mention either in a strong way or in a weak way, either and or both the ways. The statements which are metaphysical in nature, they can never be verified. Now, logical positivists, they are basing their theory on empirical evidences in either of the cases. There are 6 other criteria which are mentioned. They had asked only about strong and weak over here. So you have to end your answer mentioning that they have talked about the elimination of the metaphysics, saying that it is nonsensical. This is how you will sum up the